News First, Newsline with Faraz Shauketaly.
And a very good morning to you. This is Newsline, live from the News First studios in Dawson Street in Colombo. And on a morning when the transport strike is apparently on, we have reports that the public are generally being very much inconvenienced. And our guest this morning also was slightly delayed thanks to the strike action. And but nevertheless, he's here in the studio now, and the Member of Parliament from Colombo, Mr. Mujibur Rahman. Very good morning to you, Mr. Rahman. And thank you for turning up. So the strike has sort of affected you as well.
Yeah, definitely. Why not?
Is it necessary, these strikes? Why are people going on strike?
I think actually after this government came, you know, mainly there are a lot of people, a lot of trade unions, and they have a democracy, not like a previous government.
Right.
So for the small things, and there are some issues we can discuss and sort it out.
Yeah.
But still the trade union, they are like to go for the strike, and they want to get their demands. Yeah. I think even yesterday in the parliament, clearly President told, if there are anything, you all can speak to the particular minister.
That's right.
And his president is going to appoint a committee looking into the matter, and if he doesn't sort it out those problems, he can handle it. So even for this strike, I can think still they have the doors are open for the discussion. You know?
But why wait for the strike to happen before taking action? Why can't we take action and prevent strikes?
If we talk regarding only this particular one, this transport issue, I think the transport minister had a several time round of discussion with that trade union organization. But there are some issues, you know, I don't know, even I don't understand actually what their demand for the 25,000. There are certain issues for the 25,000. Government has increased this thing. Yeah. So I think transport minister still ready for the discussion and sort it out this issue. I think not necessarily go for the strike and putting people into trouble.
But maybe they're going on strike because the ministers are not listening enough.
That's what they say from the minister's side. He says he's always the door is open for discussion.
Right. But you know, Mr. Rahman, there's problems in the health sector, there's problems in the education sector, there's problems now in the transport sector, there's problems with the bond controversy. So where is the country heading?
No, actually, you know, the first thing is we took over this government in January 8 last year, right, with all mess, right, with the democracy issues, even that issues with the media issues, and there are a lot of kind of those issues are there, right? So we have to sort it out one by one. What you said is correct. After we came to power, there is everywhere the strikes are going on. That is correct. Every day people are expressing their displeasure and their views and all. At the same time, we don't forget, but now actually in the previous government they didn't have these type of freedom or expressing their views and all. But
the people appeared to be busy because there were many projects happening. There was the economy was on a roll. People were kept busy, so I think they didn't have time to strike, and they didn't have a need to strike.
No, not like no. That is the thing is this. Now, even now, last year after the budget, we started few small projects, and you know, but how our debts are nearly 10,000 billion. So we have to pay that money.
But why have the debts increased by 23% without any new projects?
No, not only.
And the dollar. Look at where the dollar is today.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, what you said is that is exactly right. But only thing is we have to get money to pay back that the same debts also. So then that's why they increase the debt limit has gone up to 23%. That's right. But you know, as our country, normally when we compare with the previous government, at the moment we are on a right track because we can't correct it within 1 year or 2 years time. It takes little time because we got a corrupted country. They were in the power, corrupted people in the power nearly 10 years, right? So
but the corrupted people won the war.
Yeah, that's right. That is exactly, everybody is honor for that one. Everybody is respect for that one. That is no argument because previous government won the war. They had a marvelous time to build up a communal harmony and go for the solution for the national issue.
But they failed.
They failed it. They failed it. That's the thing. After the war, Mr. Rajapaksa had a good time. He had an environment to change the country's attitudes and...
So there was a missed opportunity.
Bring up a national harmony, bring up each communal harmony and give a solution for the national issue. So, you know, he had a nice opportunity to do that, but he didn't do that. So because of that only people turn back and...
Now, shall we get a little bit closer home? Out of all the provincial councillors who contested, you seem to have done the best. Yeah. You got an unexpected, maybe you expected, but the others didn't expect you to do so well. And you did very well. And there was a great expectation that you would be given some form of ministerial role. So you are not a state minister, you are not a deputy minister, and you're not a minister. Why? What's gone wrong? Are you not getting on well with Mr.
At the moment, the party leader has appointed me as a Colombo District Development Committee co-chairman.
Right.
Right. So, because I can't expect, you know, deputy or state minister, you know, this is a national government. Yeah. And the same time, first time I came to the parliament.
So you are working in this capacity along with the Minister of Finance, is it?
Yeah, and finance minister is next to my electorate from Colombo North.
How do you get on with him?
He's okay. He's okay. He's helping us. Yeah,
he's helping you.
Yeah, he's working together, and we have a good understanding.
But are you not disappointed that you...
No, actually I can't really say like that because this is the first time I came to the parliament, you know, as a new fresh member and new member. At the same time we have to go for the...
But there are others, Mr. Rahman, who haven't been elected and they've been appointed on the national list and they are waltzed straight in, done straight into the cabinet. Into high posts. What do you have to say about that?
That is like that. They are senior members in our party, so they have senior members. They have done a lot of things to party work.
Did you go to Royal?
No.
Maybe that's why.
No.
If you went to Royal, perhaps?
No, I don't think, because, you know, there are a lot of ministers there. They didn't go to the Royal, you know. We can't say like that.
But where did you go? You went to Zaira?
I went to Zaira College.
Well, that's a good, remarkable school. How is the school doing?
It's okay.
Right. But if you go to your electorate now and you talk to 10 people, not too many, just 10, what do you think they'll tell you?
No,
let's say in Maligawat. Let's go to Maligawat.
Yeah.
And what will the people of Maligawat say? Will they say that they can see a new year parliament, they can see this new governance? Or are they saying, I'm sorry, but there's so much of clouds, we can't see our parliament?
No, normally if you go to the Colombo Central, that is my electorate, that is always, you know, mostly even our party in bad situation also, we used to won the seat.
So it's a UNP seat?
UNP is a major UNP seat. So, but people's expectation is very high. Yeah. Exactly, it's very high. Yeah. You know, mainly the Colombo and Colombo city issues are totally different than the other issues who are facing in the villages and the other areas. Yeah. You know, mainly they are expecting houses, and you know, it's a very after 20 years, you know, after the President Premadasa, even the previous there were two governments were there, but they.
So is your party only concentrating on the Colombo people?
Yeah.
What about the people in Akarai Patu?
No, not only Colombo people. All government is
Kalawan Chikuri.
Yeah, that's right. Government is going on there for the national program. Yeah. The government has to look all over in Sri Lanka everywhere right? Not only Colombo, but I am talking Colombo because of I am elected from this electorate. Because mainly in Colombo, people they are expecting housing projects, some.
So, but we have housing projects.
Yeah, we are in 2017. We are going to start a 2-3 housing project in Colombo city already.
Have you asked the Minister of Finance where he's going to get the money from?
I think even in the budget he says he can allocate some funds to the housing projects for the Colombo city. Already there are 2-3 projects happening in finance minister's electorate in Colombo North. So we are expecting, we want 2-3 projects in Colombo Central also.
But we were treated to some information that the government's getting a loan facility from a Japanese bank at concessionary terms. But there was a bit of an anomaly. They're saying that the insurance premium is like 10.07%. We don't have a war. We wonder why the insurance is so high. Do you think there's a bit of corruption going on?
On interest?
It's on that loan, this $1 billion loan.
Still I can't say, because we have to look into that.
You have to look into it.
Yeah, look into that and only answer, Because the only thing, because actually this government is came to power against the anti-corruption, right?
Yeah.
So we don't want to defend any corruption happen in the government. We don't want to safeguard if somebody involved in that.
Yeah.
So we are not only in that position. Always we know how we came to the power. We talk about the corruption.
It was a long battle to get to power.
It's a long battle. It's a very, very long battle and hard battle. Nobody thought Rajapaksa will go like this. Everybody.
So now that you fought so hard, and now that every time the last rally for your party, the UNP, in Colombo is always organized by you, and it finishes always in Maligawata. Now, with that kind of love for the party and that kind of energy that you have put in, what do you think of the what did you think of the fact that your party was unable to secure a majority in Parliament? You are the largest party, but not the majority party.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? And after several years of allegations of corruption and so on, Maithripala Sirisena is the one who came forward. He got the mandate and he became the president. But at the parliamentary poll, your party was unable to secure a majority on its own, and you had to join the SLFP. What do you feel as a strong UNPer? What do you feel about the joining up of the UNP and SLFP?
Before the parliamentary elections and during the president election time, we always, Prime Minister, talk about the national government. We said always, Prime Minister said there are 2-3 burning issues in this country. So if we want to sort it out, those issues, we have to get together and work. So we didn't talk about get the majority or get the 116 in the parliament, or how we going to get.
But don't you think the bond matter played a role in that?
Yeah, even for the bond matter also now, now at the parliament.
The whole country is talking about it.
Yeah, you correct. What you said is exactly right. But bond matter also now in the parliament, they have submitted the report. Now we have sent to the AG department to go ahead for the legal matter. And we don't.
Do you have much hope in the AG?
No, I think like this, because even Prime Minister told last week in the Parliament, if the party leaders want to this procedure to change it, even he is ready for that one. He clearly told. I think he has given a clear message to the opposition parties. If everybody is what they want to do, Prime Minister is ready for do that.
Mr. Rahman, I want to ask you this: the country. First of all, let me ask you.
Yeah.
Do you agree that the country, the people, are actually suffering at the moment? Because higher taxes, higher everything, some people don't have jobs, and so on, because there's not enough new projects going on. The old projects, some of them were stopped and now slowly restarting again. But I think the main word is slow. I think the handbrake has been pulled. And so the people are a little bit fed up, as you can see, because they're striking and all that. In all this, despite all this, you have the Prime Minister, your party leader, coming into Parliament and saying, well, we're going to give the MPs another 100,000 rupees a month. Come on. That's not fair. Is it fair?
No, thing is this, when you see the most of the MPs, all the new MPs, they are they are in from the economic side. The MPs are in very difficult state.
Yes, but this 100,000, the Prime Minister didn't say it's for only for new members.
No.
He said
it's
for all, including himself.
No. Yeah, that is right. That is right. What you said is Prime Minister said for everybody, but he says because he can't give to the 50 people or can't give to the 25 people when they come to the parliament members, so we have to give to everybody.
But then, Mr. Rahman, the bond was given to one company, 50% given to one company.
Yeah, that's right. Because of that, now we are going to take a legal action and it's going to the court.
Do you think we'll get the money back?
No, the court can decide, Then now it is now up to the courts, right? So then they can decide what to do.
Then, all right, okay. Now then, I remember this. I don't know, now yesterday I think in Parliament as well. You say, to begin with, let's look at the background. You have always been very vocal, very loud about corruption under the Rajapaksas. Right?
Yes.
Even in the Western Provincial Council. You have made it like a mantra. Rajapaksa corruption. All right. Now then, you have also said that you have a book on corruption on the Rajapaksas. Where is that book?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Can I have a copy?
Oh, yeah, I'll give you. No.
What about, why can't you take this book and go and help those people? Mr. Senior DIG Ravi Vaidya Lankara, he heads something called the FCID.
Yes.
Why don't you can't you go and see him?
Yeah.
Make an appointment and give him the book. I think he'll give you red carpet treatment.
Yeah, definitely. But most of the things already from that book, already I think they have filed the cases. Right?
Okay.
There are certain things still not has gone to the FCID.
You didn't bring the book? Is it in the car?
No, I didn't bring it. If you want, I can give the copy.
Yes, I would love to have a
copy. Definitely I'll give a copy to you. Yes. And the certain things already the cases are filed, it's going on. Yes. Certain thing is still in the book, nobody has gone to the FCID or bribery commission.
We are
planning to go. We are planning to go, definitely.
Why are you waiting?
No, I'm not waiting because we have done a lot of things, I know mainly our UNP party members, like Ranjan Ramanayak, and some people always they went and filed the cases in bribery commission.
Who wrote this book?
Actually, I didn't know who wrote that book, but that book is included all the corruption charges against facing the Rajapaksa regime.
Yes, is it credible information?
Yeah, it's a credible information. You all can go through and check it whether it is wrong or right, Even in the parliament, I told, even when I was talking...
What is it? Is it a collection of photocopies?
Collection of the photos.
Is all photocopies?
Yeah, not photocopies, and some evidence are there, some paper news are there, So everything is to get together and...
Who else has this book?
I think most of MPs, everybody has that book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So nobody's brought that book here to us to have a look. We don't know about it.
I'll send it to you.
Please do.
Yeah.
We'd love to. And then you can then come on Sirasa and on Shakti and tell the whole country.
Yeah.
But do you think that... I know that you haven't got a ministerial job yet, right? So if you don't want to answer this question, we'll understand it. But do you think that Mr. Wickremesinghe, our dear Prime Minister, do you think that after 20 plus electoral defeats and so many years out of office, do you think that he is a little bit of a dictator?
And normally, when you see the most of the leaders, everywhere in the world, some sort of they are using their powers, right? When we see the...
Nothing wrong in using the powers.
Powers mean it's for the good thing, it's nothing wrong, I think, right? If we are using their powers for the bad thing, we have to think about. When you compare with Mr. Ranil Wickremesinghe, now I have been working with him nearly 11, 12 years. But I can see, when you compare with the other leaders in this country, he has I think, we must tell that, he has a vision.
I have at least 6 SMSs from different people who are asking the same question. Why not publish this so-called book? Why don't you publish it?
And that's why I will give it to you. You can take it in the.
Can I publish it?
Yeah, no problem. You can publish it because all those are, you know, that book is mentioned and included all the corruption charges. What are the right now they are facing in the
court? Is it only to do with the SLFP members and their friends and their family, or does it include some UNP people?
No, that is included only the previous government members who did the corrupted things and all. Only that much only.
Is there no corrupt members in the UNP?
So still up to after we made this after 2015, you know, there are some complaint has made to the Bribery Commission regarding some our ministers also. I think Bribery Commission can inquire those things and see whether they have done it or not. We also will support for that cause. No
but
problem.
That wonderful lady, she left her job.
Yeah.
She couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't you think that's an indication of the problems?
No, that is, I think, the thing is that is, I think because of she left, you know, the president, the expression of some issues.
Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
If Mr. Wickramasinghe called you after this program and said, come and see me, and he said to you, I'm thinking of giving you a job, and he gives you a piece of paper, he says, Mujibur, write down here what job you'd like. A ministerial job. Which, what would you write? What would you write? What is the job that you like the most?
No. The thing is this. Still, the thing is mainly because I'm also thinking. Still, I don't have any idea to.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, come on. Everybody has their likings, you know. I'm thinking to myself at the end of this program and before the recording for Yes FM at 9 o'clock. I'm thinking of going and having a sandwich and a cup of coffee, right? So that's what I'm thinking. I don't know what's going to happen between now and then. But what is inside you? You must be thinking, I can do this job. What is that job? What ministry would you like?
No, mainly I am concentrating about our the Colombo city area who are facing a lot of issues, you know, last 20-25 years after Mr. President Premadas's the government.
Yeah.
So mainly even I don't have, even I'm thinking like that, you know, I'm thinking like this, I don't have a ministry for work. If we can get together and do these Colombo poor people's issue, there are a lot of so many issues, school issues, even there are the jobs issues are there, even their unemployment is very high in Colombo city, and housing projects.
So in that case, the Prime Minister has given you a good job. To chair the district development council.
Yeah. I mean, I am. That is actually not like a ministry portfolio.
Yes, but you're working for the people.
Yeah, working for the people, and I am using that one also sort it out our main issues. And always I am going to the Prime Minister and say, sir, we have to do this for the Colombo people.
The last two minutes here. Do ministers need new vehicles?
Normally, because even I saw in the papers and the press conference, the ministers they were telling, because they have been using now nearly 10-15 years old vehicle. Ministers need vehicle, but what you said is we can answer, but they need this much of amount vehicle, millions worth of vehicles.
They're getting permits, they're selling them, they're making between 25 and 45 million depending on the model, and we don't know whether they're paying income tax on that because, you know, they made a profit. But do you think they need it?
No,
why can't they go and buy some 3-year-old vehicles?
No, yeah, that is right. That's why we have to make a policy for that one. That is, I'm agreed with you. The same time, these new vehicles, they are not taking home. After, when they left from the ministry, they have to keep it and go.
Yes, but now Mr. Rahman is being accused of dumping his vehicle and not even handing it back to whoever has the keys.
Yeah.
And so what's happened to all
that
these
is
vehicles?
actually that is a good lesson for everybody, you know. Then we also have to work, our ministers and we ourselves also work on some kind of responsibility. So we can't use government property for how we are using like a private property. It's a good lesson for everybody. I think we must continue those type of policies.
Do you have your own vehicle? Or issued by the government?
Not issued by the government.
It's yours.
Yeah.
Right. Did you sell your permit?
My permit?
Yeah.
Still with me.
Good.
Still
wonderful. And are you going to sell it?
Not decided yet. We'll see in future with my economic situation and all.
The economy. See, back again, we're back to the economy again.
The situation.
Right.
So still I'm so there are a lot of issues in So
do you know your party and your leader? He's very famous for appointing committees. He loves committees, right? So now he's appointed another committee. Do you think? And now I think he's got the president believing in committees as well. Between the two of them, do you think that they're going to have more committees, more talk? Will they solve the problems of the people?
Yeah, normally President and Prime Minister, they have good understanding. I think they each other know where they are going. Right, this is very important.
Are they both on the same road?
Same road, because when you heard yesterday's President's speech, he talked nearly positive talk. His speech was very positive. Because Prime Minister also, day before yesterday, he also talked very positively. Because we must forget, this is the last chance we got it to sort it out some burning issues in this country. This is the last chance. SLFE and UNP has now get together and we have to find a solution for the national issue. Otherwise, this country can't move forward. We have given a lot of promises to the international community. We are going to sort it out. Everybody is now looking at us. What we are doing. So this is a very important situation now we are on. But same time, we have some different issue. It doesn't matter. But only thing is, are we going to lift this problem for our future community, our future children? The same like what is the facing now? We are facing now, both of us facing the same issue from last 60 years.
Now then, Mr. Mujibur Rahman, thank you very much for being on Newsline. I'll leave you with a thought from a viewer who's just sent me this thing. 2 years have gone by, and maximum you may have only another 2 years before elections. Not even 500 rupees has been recovered, but that's actually wrong. A few million has been recovered. But the general feeling is that. So we hope for the best. And Mujibur Rahman, thank you very much for being on the program today, Mr. Rahman. And we look forward to having you on our network anytime you wish to come. Give us a call.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And on that note, we'll take your leave. Enjoy the rest of the day. Have a great weekend ahead. And take care. God bless.